Hey, how's it going, guys? Today is Friday the 16th, and I decided to do a powerlifting session. And the reason why is because I've always been asking myself to do a powerlifting session just so that I can find out my 1 rep max. And for those who don't know what a 1 rep max is, it's basically lifting the heaviest amount of weight that you can, but only once. Today my main focus was just to find out what my squat would be, my deadlift, and my bench. And I know that in the past I've been able to squat 140 kilos and also deadlift 140 kilos. But with my bench press, I had no idea because I never used the barbell. And this gym that I've been going to, it's in Midland. It's called a Renaissance Gym. It actually has a power rack. So I've been using that for the past couple of weeks, and it's really good. So anyways, with my squat, I came in and I just warmed up, and eventually I attempted 130 kilos, which I successfully completed. So I was happy. My form was awesome. I went nice and low. So that's all that really matters to me, just doing good form. And then I decided to go up to 145 kilos, which may sound crazy, and it was crazy because I failed, and it did bother me a bit because I really wanted to achieve that number, but I guess I will eventually. And so I decided for my third attempt that I'd go for 140 kilos, which was the same result, another fail. So I said to myself, well, 3 attempts is more than enough, so time to move on to the deadlifts. So after just doing a few warm-up sets with deadlifts, I only wanted to really do one try. So I kept on walking around in circles, telling myself, dare to fail, dare to fail. Kept on saying that to myself because I knew that I've done 140 kilos before, and that was the same weight that actually injured my lower back. And ever since then, I've just been working on my form, just perfecting it. And I knew that if I try it and I got it wrong, then I might hurt myself. But I said to myself, you know, let's do this. Just try it. If you fail, you fail. As long as you try and perform strict form. So as I'm about to do it, this friendly guy walks over, and I always see him at the gym. And he goes, "Oh, hey man," and I'm like, "Hey, what's up, man?" So he basically just stood there and watched, and that actually gave me the extra motivation to lift that bar, and I actually did, and with pretty good form as well. So there's my 1 rep max for the deadlift, 140 kilos, and my squat is 130. And I decided to do bench press, which I only had 2 tries. So I managed to do 80 kilos, which was good. And then I tried 85 kilos, which I failed. And this brings me to the point of using power racks and the safety bars. You'll see in my video that I'll upload a bit later that when I couldn't lift it, it dropped down to my chest, and then I had to push it forward where the safety bars was. And because the bars were at that height, I actually couldn't get out. And my belt that I was using was in the way as well. So eventually I shifted my body to the right, and I just slid out. So yeah, it's really important to think of your safety first, other than lifting as much as you can, because why lift heavy and injure yourself? So yeah, there's really no point. Plus, I always work out alone. I don't have a training partner, so it really sucks, in my opinion, because I know that if I had a training partner, then he could spot me, so I could lift heavier. So I know that I'm holding back a bit. So instead of lifting at 100% intensity, I think I'm only lifting about 90 or 85% intensity. So it kind of sucks, but there's really nothing I can do about it. That's why I use the power rack a lot. So yeah, it's really good to know that you have a little bit of safety even though you are by yourself. So now that I know basically what my 1 rep max is for my 3 main lifts, I can basically go through each and every week of my exercises and cut them down to a certain amount of reps, and then also cutting down on knowing how much to lift at which percentage. So if I can lift at 100 kilos or something, then 60% of that is obviously 60 kilos. So then I'll know that, this week I'll lift 8 reps of 60%. So I'll lift 8 reps of 60 kilos. So that's the reason why I wanted to find out my 1 rep max for today. So the next 10 or so weeks, I will know how much to lift at which intensity. And every single month, I'll try and lift just a little bit more weight. So yeah, until next time, you guys, I'll be updating my blog regularly. So I'll see you later.